Hey guys, okay, this is going to be for the sales team. All you guys who want to do some selling, and even the guys who are nervous about doing the selling, but you're interested because you can make overnight money with this. So I'm going to explain first the method, then the compensation. Okay, method. If you're in sales, you have access to all of the listings that are in the website portfolio club folder. So when you sign in, you'll just have access to that entire folder and everything in it. Okay. Right now, there's over 200 companies to dig through. Now, along with that, let me show you one more thing that's going to help you out. We are also going to make this available for the sales team. So there is one tab of this document that we're going to put up somewhere else. Okay. It's for night watch monitoring. Okay. So what do we have in there? Well, the folder is WPC. We have all the stuff, client, prospect, etc. What industry, what metro area, okay, which website that would be, okay. And we are tracking for week one. We're tracking by the week on this sheet, okay. Total keywords, average position, number of backlinks, site audit score, page authority, domain authority, URL rating, domain rating, citation flow, and trust flow, okay. So you can basically sort by any of those columns and you'll be able to check out the data and see what you do or don't like, and your strategy will be based on what you want to go for. For example, if the guy has some backlinks, he's in the game, he understands what it's all about. So look for a guy who has some backlinks, but his average position's really low. Okay. And that's only on one keyword. So the question is, what about some other keywords? Is this guy doing well or badly? Well, if you look at his page authority and domain authority, it's like, ooh, he's not really in the game anyway, right? So this tells you that he's a pretty good prospect for us to help out, right? Pretty much anyone with low PADA scores, right? And that's basically all these guys. It's the majority of them, right? Here's a guy with a much higher score, right? He's got 293 backlinks. His average position is 10, but it's only one keyword that we're checking him on so far. We've got to improve the keyword batch for these guys, and we will pretty soon. Okay, we can average 5 keywords per person. Okay, not more than that. So we have to grab 5 that we're ranking on like page 3 or 4 or 5 and show them improve. So we're going to create backlinks for those and then watch the graphs go up, then contact them, right? That's the whole idea. Okay. And so anyway, your strategy can be whether you're trying to reach people who have many or no backlinks, whether they have really low position to start with on however many keywords it was, whether their site audit score shows that they're in the game or definitely not in the game. Maybe you want to show them their site audit scores of 38, which is probably what's holding them off of the front page if their average position is 12.6. So we got 5 keywords that are on 12.6, and that's just the sample, right? But his site score is 38. Imagine, he's probably got like 100 keywords that are averaging like 15 or 11 that are not on the front page, or even low on the front page, like 10 or 9 instead of where they could be, which could be a lot higher. So he's apparently doing a lot right because he's close to the front page on keywords. He's got backlinks going, so he knows to do that. But his site audit score is holding him down. If he gets on our program and signs up at a certain level, we'll take care of that for him. We'll drive that up, and then we'll continue this work with better backlinks, and that combination will just keep getting him higher and higher on lots more keywords, right? So he might be a guy to contact. I mean, there are all these guys to contact because we can offer them something compared to what they have right now. So let me continue on with this point. What say you're using this data to quickly go through here and find some things you want. And as you know, you can unpin these pins anytime you want because hey, why not, right? Like, okay, this guy, this is no data yet. He's only got 2 data points, so only 2 days that he's in here. So there's not enough data to even go on. So I'm going to go ahead and unpin this. It's not interesting right now. This guy here, I'm going to unpin because nothing's happening up or down. It's just uninteresting maybe. And you can do that. Now keep in mind, other people can put up the pins and take down the pins however they want. You can add items, right? So you can say, show me optometrist or show me, and you can just decide, right? And you'll be like, okay, pin that guy up. So whatever it is you're interested in, and you can unpin anything that doesn't look like it's worth its time. Okay, you can do up to 25 pins at one time. Keep in mind though, other people are logged in and they can do their pins too. So how do you make sure to keep your pins straight on your screen? As you're adding your pins and getting them lined up, go ahead and right click this guy up here and open the link in a new tab. Okay. And this is where you're going to dive in. Now, this could be other people's pins already. So, you know, your pins are on this first tab, right? That's where you're keeping track of your pins. But once you get that figured out, you can look up those companies on the other tab, the ones that you're interested in digging in further on to see who you want to contact today to say, hey, you should really come and get on board, right? What are you looking for again? First, make sure you're showing a period of time that's big enough, like a month, right? So you're not just seeing too little data. Then you're looking for where the area underneath the graph obviously gets larger than the area that came before it. You're not looking at the line. You're looking at the amount of space below the line, which is really what's telling you how things are moving over the past however long it's been. And notice the dots, right? If it's like just a few dots like this, that's why the line's so straight, right? This guy just came in there recently. May as well unpin him. Not learning anything from him. Him hasn't even got keywords up there yet in the top 10 pages. May as well drop them. All right. Say you find some guys worthy of showing graphs to. I'm going to show you how much work that is, okay? And I did find some, and I sent some graphs out, like last week, right? I told people that. Use Medix I did, DDNW I did, and this guy did. And here's a guy who somebody should contact, right? That I have not contacted. Somebody should get a hold of him, okay? Is the idea, right? I mean, I can get a hold of him, but I'm trying to train sales to do it, okay? Sales should get their cut of the retail payments, and position owners for the same tier. As we go round robin through them, they should be picking up the rest of the money from, you know, payments, retail payments from the companies. Okay, so let me just show you how to do a graph. Okay, use Medix, right? Like I said, I got them on my first tab, right? So I'm just going to do a search for them. Use Medix because that way I can find them on my second tab and not lose them on my first. Okay, here we go. He did great, then he did badly. That's 2 lessons. Hey man, we did some work for you. You want to pick up, pay some money? We'll do some more for you. The guy's like, I'm going to try. But guess what? He couldn't get any money together. It's like, hey man, okay, well, since you couldn't make the payment, here's what's happened since. So whenever you get a chance, then let me know. Let's go ahead and push it back up and keep going up this time. Okay? So it's just all you can do is show them what you can show them. How do you make a great graph though? Well, I'll show you. Watch this. I'm going to go to reports. Notice I'm at a company now. I'm going to go to reports. Okay? There are no reports, but I can add a report. Okay? And there are 3 kinds of reports here, so you can dig through the stuff, see what you like. Frankly, I like the competitor report. Okay? And it may show competitors, it may not, but that's fine for the keywords that we're on, right? I don't want last 7 days. Let's say I went like the last month, and then I'm like, oh, okay, that's not very helpful though. The curve goes way up and way down. If I want to make a point, I want to show something rise, or I want to show something drop. So let me try a custom date range, okay? Let me try to do something like this. I might go like April 1st through May, and I'm trying to figure it out May 1st, right? All right, now I got a much better looking graph here, right? Shoots up. Now I might say, can I go further than that? Maybe I can, because watch, I just want to show you. What if I started like March 31st? Well, I clicked on that and I let go of the button. I'm not dragging, I let go of the button. But look, it's just doing this anyway. So I'm going to hit that arrow and bring it all the way to the first. Ooh, that's a really good graph, right? He's been floating down low, below position 80, like position 82. Puts him on page 9 on average. And we drove him up to page 5 on average, the middle of page 5. Okay? So this is the report that we're building over here, right? It's got a graph, and then it's got the list of keywords below it. I could include historic results for the keywords, but that's going to be one insanely long PDF, right? Nobody wants to see all that insane data. There's not a reason. Okay? So forget about it. Keep the graph nice and short. I like the graph on top because it's a graph, right? Otherwise, look, you can flip the elements around. You can have all your keywords first and then the graph down below. But hey, man, if you're going to send this to somebody to see, let's put the graph on top. One more element I like to add is a backlink overview. Just makes us look a little more professional, and often we get to make a point. See that? 26 new backlinks during this period of time. You're up to 43. Guess what? Half of those were us, or whatever. You could say, 2/3 of those were us, and that actually has a lot to do with why your curve grew. Okay? So I like throwing it in. Again, you could put this up here. Okay? But most people don't really know what backlinks are anyway. It's like, okay, I start to understand. Now I'm lost. I'm sure if I scroll down, I'll get even more lost. I don't want to do that to anybody, so I'm going to do this. Simple graph. Keywords. Everyone knows what they are, and it shows their rank, and it shows how high they climbed over the period. Then comes the backlink overview. Okay, awesome. That's all I needed. Now, you got two choices that make sense for a format, but first, see that? It says Night Watch. Let's go ahead and put a website installer, all right? Because that looks a lot better. Now, we're going to even put another one up here later. I'll show you for the sales system. And it'll just be for the same website you're going to offer that somebody goes to. But anyway, there you go. Now this looks better, right? Okay, we're either going to do a PDF or an HTML. And there's a reason for an HTML. The data gets squeezed in a PDF and it doesn't look right. And so then sometimes we like to do the HTML link. It'll just create a link you can send to somebody in an email. Okay. PDF, of course, you can attach to the email. That's pretty cool. Let's check it out. If we were going to do a PDF, right, which can look really, professional enough, makes the point. Hey, check that out. Nice and simple. The guy can go, I can read this. I can understand this. But take a look. Doesn't look all that exciting, right? Because it's kind of squeezed tight. Okay. And then come the keyword ranks anyway. And then comes the backlinks thing. That's good. But if I have that much of a squeeze, because it's over a big period of time, might want to go HTML. So let's see what that looks like. If I generate that, that's an HTML page. The guy can hover over it. He can scroll down and highlight in the backlink, right? And this right here, this works. If you don't have to be logged in. If I go to Firefox, okay, and I just put it here, it works. So I could create a bit.ly link, a short URL to bring up this whole link if somebody clicks on it. So I could put the bit.ly link in the email. That's this, so you don't have to put the really big link in the email. You guys know what that means, right? You can go to bit.ly, right? And you can generate really short links. Like I've got this really long one, right? Give me a short one. And it just did, there's the short link, right? Copy it and go stick that in an email, right? And there you go. Like if I go to that link right there, it brings it up. That's good enough, right? That's totally awesome, isn't it? So there you go. That's a really good way to go. You could also take a screenshot of an image or even the top part just to stick it in the email to make it a little easier for somebody to believe, hey, we're going to talk about rank. Now, okay, so once you do that, either you got a PDF or you got an HTML page. Okay, let me go back, by the way, to the PDF because I want to show you what you do with it. Like if I download it, what's that mean? Okay, it created it, and I would do this with a smaller company, but you can hit the download button up here, or you could even just right-click here and hit Save As. It does the same thing, okay? And you can literally save it. Make it a PDF, give it a name that you like use Medex rank report, right? Or even ranking, make it present progressive report so that it looks like an action that's happening now. How's that? So I could do that. Again, like I said, mine just feels squished. So, because I'm covering that much data, I'd rather go with the URL. Okay. Now, that may or may not have seemed like a lot of work because what are we going to do now? We're going to stick in an email. I'm going to show you my emails right now. I sent an email saying use Medic's ranking progress report. I sent it from me to the guy. I attached a PDF. Say, hey, Greg, please see attached PDF. You're making good progress. When you're able to make another payment, we can do more. Best regards, Dave Bennett. That's it. Okay. Now, what else would I do? If he didn't know who I was, I'd say, you can make a payment here, choose your weapon, and I'd have the link. And for the sales guys, that's going to include the sales ID, right? So when somebody goes to the link and they pick one of the options to start renting, you earn your money right away. Okay? There you go. So it's that simple. Short, simple, clear email, attach PDF maybe, or your link showing the progress report, like your Bitly link. You could add a little more just to sort of justify yourself, but there you go. That's really all you need to do. And here's another one I sent to another guy as a progress report. I even just gave him the data. Hey there, I said, thanks. This is what I said. I just said to him, hey, guess what? Your website shot up 25 positions overnight on a mobile phone for this keyword. And I bolded it. Number 6 on a desktop laptop for this. And then I just kind of like copied, pasted, and changed the numbers and then changed the keywords and bolded them. And then you're up to around here for both this and this. You're up to around 70. It doesn't sound exciting, but that's jumping up 20 positions overnight for both of these, right? I haven't even had a chance to really check your listings, but I want to let you know that the subscription's starting to pay off. You're beginning to convert to covet placements on mid-tail keywords that matter. Rest will come with time. Guess what he says? Happy Friday. Thanks for the update. Glad to hear it's starting to show progress. We had our first call last week for a public adjuster due to the internet. He was for the state of Mississippi, however, but still at least somebody found us on the internet. Thank you for your help. Have a great weekend. You know what that means? We're getting him moving. Okay? Get him moving. So he's got to keep paying to get there, but that's it. That's what the companies do. $65 billion a year industry is backlinking. All these companies racing to get to the top by using the power of backlinks. Okay? So anyway, let me just show you really fast. I mean, now you see how simple this is. I swear to God, this is how you make your money, and this is what it means to be in sales. Anyone can't do this is kidding themselves. All right, let me just show a faster one. Like we got this Insight Eye Care guy, right? Let me do a report. Let's see, ad report, competitor report. Okay, let's find some days. That makes sense. Last month. Maybe I want to make this one short just to make the point. Like he may already know where he was, and I just want to show like May 1st to May 9th. All right, let me just see if that works, all right? May 1st to May 9th. Okay, got him from like down in the 50s up into here, and it kept going. You know what? It's kind of cool. All right, maybe that'll even work in my PDF. Okay, so I got him there, got him the keywords, and it's got his competitors down below. That's cool. So he was already ahead, but this put him even further ahead on more keywords, which means he can make more money. Might throw in the backlink overview down below and say, hey, a lot of this is us. Or one of this is us, and that's how you jump from here to here. That's the point I'm going to make to him. You were floating. You were going to keep floating down here, except that we added one backlink that drove you this high. Okay? So if you want us to keep helping you out, let us know. Click the link and choose a package, right? Let's see what it looks like as a PDF. I'm not even sure. Close. I wonder if I add a couple more days in at the top, will it work? Let's go like May 1st to May 12th. Okay, that scoots it over. Let me just see if that works because all the data still looks good down here. All right, so let me just see if that does the trick. Ooh, that's great, isn't it? Yeah, that works. So I could attach this one. Yeah, this is one I can attach just to make the point. Okay. Oh, this is beautiful. Hands-on Eye Care, Houston, Texas, for whatever it's worth. We got them ranked number 456 up. You know, I'd almost lay claim to that right then and there. Now, I don't know whether that's true. We'd have to go and do a little research. But the fact of the matter is our backlink corresponded to the jump on the same day. This double day jump started with the work we did for them. Okay. Now, and that's just something that we can point out and send them a link to go research more, learn more, and understand why they want the service. Okay, there you go. So then I would just save this thing, right? And I would attach it to an email, right? Give it a good name. Eyesight Insight Eye Care Houston. Insight Eye Care Houston ranking report, right? And some guys even send this, making it sound like they already reached them. Hey there, here's that report over the rank on a couple of keywords from our testing. If you like it, click here to learn more and subscribe to the service, or just click here to learn more. You know, that's it. Short, simple email, right? This is the most involved email. This is a report to a guy who's already paying, right? And then this is something about, hey, you quit paying. I could even send him another report showing how much you lost since then. It's like, hey, man, whenever you're ready. You know, so it's a reminder. It's a kind reminder, right? Just prodding, reminding him, we're here, we can help, right? There you go. So now you understand what's going on. You understand how to make these reports. You understand how to like really dial them in to have a period of time that looks good. You can generate it as an HTML link and then stick a bit.ly on it to make it short and sweet and still useful. And you can start just saying that out. Okay. So commission structure. Anyone who signs, here's kind of the idea. Okay. This is happening somewhere else, but I want you to see it in a way you'll understand. Companies are basically going to see this, but written for companies. This kind of thing written for companies. This kind of thing for companies. And then what? Then they got these same 6 boxes. They can sign up for any of this, except that the boxes are going to say a little more than this stuff. These are, companies don't need to know this information. What we need to do is say, this is for niche items in one metro area, the right plan for you. Niche items in multiple areas, right plan for you. Medium competition, one metro area, this is the right for you. Medium competition, multiple metro areas or nationwide or worldwide, this is for you. High competition, one local area, one metro area, that is, then this is the right one for you. High competition, multiple areas or nationwide or even worldwide, this is for you. Okay? And we'll put that stuff there and we'll make the point. You get live tracking and you can always pause the campaign for any month that we don't make something happen for you. So it's always pay for performance, right? We'll make sure to get your ranks up higher, send you the report. Then you can restart when you're happy to keep proceeding and we'll keep going. Okay? So perfect. So the guy can feel safe, feel great, and decide to hop up. Now, anyone who does, okay, whoever's paying for the wholesale for a metro area in that tier, we'll go through them in a group. So a guy who signs up here, there are a bunch of tier 1 guys. We'll go through them in the order they started paying, and we'll just assign them to the first guy in the list, the second guy in the list, the third guy in the list, the fourth guy in the list. We'll just go through them. Somebody, though, a company, he chooses to sign up here, we're going to contact those guys at the tier 2 level and just start going through them. Okay, somebody signs up here, we'll contact whoever's here and start going through them. Somebody signs up here, we'll say, matching the tiers, matching the metro areas. And so the guys in the back end have positions. And they may have claimed, you know, some industry, some metro area. We'll reach out to them and say, hey, you're up next. If you want, you can switch the industry, you know, the industry in the metro area you have for this paying position here and take this guy on. They'll probably say yes, unless they're working on their own project or for some particular client on their own. Maybe they did that on purpose when they signed up for whatever they signed up for. They're doing it for a particular purpose. But a lot of guys are like, just show me the money. And so, yeah, as sales brings the deals to the table, position owners get their pay from that tier. We're going to work through them, aiming to get position owners at least 3 times over what they're paying. Okay, so we're just going to cycle through guys and get that to happen, right? All right, now, having said that, sales guys, whenever somebody signs up, whatever level they sign up at, you get 25% of their first payment paid within like 48 hours, business hours, okay? We're probably going to try to pay same day, next day, but give us a little while. We're getting this figured out. Okay, so you get paid in a couple of days. So if somebody signs up at the $1,000 a month level, then yeah, you get 250 coming to you within like 48 hours, okay? And by the way, we connected the sales system with Stripe, so we do not have to just pay you with PayPal. It can be sent to your bank or whatever, okay? Just so you know. Now, when the guy makes a second month payment, you know, a month later, you get 250 in like 48 hours, okay? we'll try to pay it right away, especially on a second payment from the same guy, because hey, that's a more trustworthy guy, right? We got to do some risk analysis in the beginning. Okay, position owners, we got to hold off 30 days. We got to pay you at the end of 30 days, which gives our guys time to do the work, right? So that, we mitigate risk and we can show guys what's going on, get them hooked up, let their reports start showing something happening. So we'll pay you at the end of 30 days, and then that's it. So 30 days later. But as the guy keeps paying and he's trustworthy, we're going to try to pay you sooner. Okay? So just let us stumble this thing up into place, and it's going to pay out. But for all you guys who need money now, right? I need money now. Then the best way to do it is sales. And sales is simple, because all you do is look at this kind of information here and pick out some companies, go in here, pick out some graphs, then go in here and start creating some reports and then sending them to the companies, right? With your link for them to come and see a page much like this where they can choose where they want to sign up, and let them sign up wherever they're going to sign up. Okay? You're going to get your cut. Now, having said that, one thing we decided was this. What is 25% of 250? It's like 62.50 or something, right? But what is 25% of 125? What is that? Yeah, 31.25. Here's what we decided. Bottom end's going to pay $50. Okay? So a sales guy gets somebody to sign up at $125 a month. They get $50 from the first, $50 from the second. Then they get $12.50 every month after that for as long as the guy's on. Okay? Somebody signs up at $250. They get their $62.50 the first month, $62.50 the next, and then $25 for every passing month after that. All the rest of the monies that are happening, okay, minus any obvious transaction fee expenses, okay, go to the position owners, right? On purpose. Retail payments to the position owners, and we'll work through you guys. And those of you guys who are claiming the metro areas, you've got them. You've got dibs in that metro area. So you can always release a holding and claim another one. So the guys who have positions, you can also look these graphs over, realize what people want to promote, and then jump the gun by landing those positions to lock them in. Okay? Because if you're there first, then we can't assign it to someone else until we cover you, because, hey, you were already there. Building that up. All right? So there you go. All right. So the wholesale system we have yet to unveil, but I wanted to show you how easy this is. Look, for all you sales guys, how long does it take to either generate the PDF or the HTML link and write just, a few sentences and have a link where they can come and check out more? And that link leads to your affiliate page of this so that they can see what's going on and decide if they want to go get it, right? Well, this whole thing's going to be live in just a couple of days, okay? And so all you guys who need to make money, this is a way to do it. There are companies out there who have money. They're stuck not opening the doors, but they totally want to get this their website rank on a roll so that they can drive up their keywords in the meantime, because coronavirus has nothing to do with that. Keyword ranking is still keyword ranking. That's the same thing. You might not get traffic until the economy starts to open back up, but it's starting to now. Companies really need to be at the top for that. And sales guys, all you guys who lost your jobs, all you guys who are in sales, all you guys who want to just do something with your time to make some extra money, this is it. Get these graphs for all these different companies. We got veterinarians, we have optometrists, we have everybody under the sun. We're adding more. We got dentists, mesothelioma, chiropractors, dermatologists, podiatrists, credit repair, anyone, everyone, you don't even care. Just wherever the graphs are good, contact them and tell them we can help them out. Okay? All right, there you go. There's the basic name of the game. We'll unveil the system after a while, but you got it. There are other strategies, of course. Pick somebody who's doing well and just start reaching out to every other company across the nation. Show that graph and say, we can do for you what we did for them. Okay? There are a lot of, and lead them to the same page. Lead all of them to the same page, okay? There are a lot of ways to do this. You can even pay some other guys to send off those mailings for you to all those other companies, right? There's so many ways to do this. So anyway, we'll unveil our sales system later. It does have a built-in mailer you can use inside the system. You can even land claim to clients so that your link is for those clients for a period of time and nobody else can pitch that client, because that's actually going to be marked on here as taken. Okay, client or prospect taken. In other words, this whole thing will just be marked out as taken for the period of time that you've got it. Okay, and if the guy starts paying, boom, then that thing is taken. You're the sales guy who's getting the sales on it ever since then. And whoever's on the position owner side of the house starts picking up their payments on that. Okay? And just keep going for more, keep going for more, keep going for more, keep going for more. All right. Guys, more to come, but there you go. This thing is really on a serious roll, and now you understand just how easy sales is going to be. Honestly, once you get this down, contacting each next company from some templates where you created some basic messages and you're pitching them either the site audit improvements or you're saying, hey, take a look at this graph, we can help you out, go here. Site audit, look, you were close, but if you improve your site audit score, you can do a site audit report. Then, if you improve your site audit, then your keywords are going to rise higher, you're going to make money. Come here and get on a program where we're going to hook you up with that. So yeah, we should make some notes in that company breakdown of this about site audits and to what degree we can help people with site audits, where they got to start paying to make that happen. Okay? All right. So yeah, how long do you think it takes you to go through graphs and do this? You can be sending off 5, 10, 15, 20 of these a day if you really want. Okay? You can be, if you're just going after everyone under the sun in the industry, you can just do it all day long. Everyone you get signed up pays you, and some of these payments are going to come in like 48 hours, and then you're going to have monthly residual buildup. And that's on both ends, whether you own positions or whether you're in sales. Can you do both? Sure. Would you do sales for your own positions? Makes 0 sense. Doesn't make any sense. But doing sales to make money is an income stream, and having positions to be in the game is also an income stream. Okay? Especially if you're doing positions for something you're promoting on behalf of yourself. But it could be for anybody. Okay, I think you get the point. I'm going to go ahead and break this off. Now you have a really strong taste of what's coming and how you can get into it really fast and why people are probably going to want to leap into this. And yeah, it's helpful, man. More people get into this and get this rolling, the better it benefits everyone. Sales guys are benefiting the position owners by getting positions going so we can drive them into Night Watch in order to create graphs so that sales guys can run off and get paying guys. This is a self-serving loop. It's providing the supply and the demand to perpetually grow and get dramatically larger. The more people get involved on either end of the spectrum, the better it is for the whole. Get it? So we want to keep pushing it up. The more sales guys we have, the more position owners we need paying wholesale for us to drive graphs. The more we can do that, the more salespeople we need to take off and go contact all these different companies. But people, you can make a killing doing this. All right, I'm going to break this off.